Ben here. I am making this video to show you how to use the Steak Dance Djay controller. Now this isn't a video on how to use Djay Pro. I've made a separate video for that, but if you've already seen that video, as I highly recommend you should watch that, then this is the video for you. In this video I'm going to explain what the controller is, what it does, and how you can use it at a dance. So if you look over here, we have our Djay controller. It is called the Pioneer WeGo 3, and it is Pioneer's entry-level Djay controller. Now, if you don't know anything about Pioneer Djay, they are basically the industry leader in DJing technology, and they make basically all of the DJ hardware that you'll see at clubs, or in almost every touring DJ in the world uses their equipment. So they're very well renowned as one of basically the best manufacturer of DJ controllers and other DJing gear. So this is the Pioneer DJay WeGo 3. The reason we use it is, one, it's pretty small, as you can see. It's very compact, so you can fit it in a bag. It's really light. You can take it with you home, and then you can take it to the dance. You can practice on it. So it's very easy to transport around. Also, this pole, it's very good build quality. The top here is all metal. All these knobs feel really professional. And the third reason we use it is because since Pioneer equipment is used in almost all professional environments, it's basically the standard layout among all DJing gear. And so if you learn this, you should not have a very difficult time picking up on more advanced gear if you were to ever be presented with that opportunity. So, as you can see, this is the controller. Just go over the kind of inputs on it. So on the side here, you've got the headphones. One headphone for just a regular 1/4 inch, and then or 1/8 inch right here, and a 1/4 inch right here. And then on the back here, you've got some inputs. You've got an input for a microphone, which we won't use. Then you've got the two outputs, which are RCA. And then you've got a little Kingston lock slot. Again, we don't use this. This port is for connecting to an iPad or an iPhone, so you can DJ with Djay 2 for iPhone or iPad, and you can connect it to the controller and use it with that. You've got your USB cable, and this is for connecting it to a laptop. And then this is the power cable or power port for using this with an iPad or a iOS or Android phone, basically. So that's the Pioneer Djay WeGo 3 kind of overall. That's the kind of overview of it. So the Steak Dance Djay controller is divided up in 3 main sections. So on this side you have deck A, on this side you have deck B, and in the middle you have the mixer section. So deck A and deck B are essentially iPods. So you load up one song on deck A and you can load up one song on deck B, and then you use the mixer to choose which one you want to play out of the speakers, and how loud it is, and how it'll sound. So deck A essentially has a whole bunch of controls, and I'll just go over those in the software while we're doing all of the other things. In the middle here, you have your mixer section. You have a browse knob, you have your EQ knobs, your volume for your headphones, and then your queuing, which we'll show you in a second, as well as your deck volumes and your crossfader. So in order to kind of demo all of this, we have to open up Djay Pro, because the Djay controller just controls the Djay software. It doesn't actually do anything on its own. Alright, in order to use the Djay controller, I'm going to come over here and to the Steak Dance laptop, and I'm going to open up Djay Pro. So it's going to open up for me in full screen mode. And once it opens, it's not going to recognize the controller until I press this on/standby button. So I'm going to press the on/standby button, and it's going to flash me a Pioneer Djay logo, and then it's going to ask me if I want to use the Djay controller for the audio outputs, and I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to just come over here and click OK or press enter. Alright, so now it has recognized the DJ controller, and we're ready to use the DJ controller to control the Djay Pro. Alright, so now that I have the DJ controller all connected to Djay Pro, I'm ready to use this to control the DJing software. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to load up a song first. So I'm going to come here to my browse knob, and I'm going to use this to browse all of the songs in the music library. So I can come over here to the songs playlist, or I can go to my dance playlist that I have. I'm going to choose from the New Year's playlist. So I'm going to go to New Year's, and let's see. I'm going to choose Cheap Thrills by Sia and Big Paul, or Sean Paul. So I'm going to load this up. I'm going to press the load button for deck A because I want it to load it onto deck A. So I'm going to press load on the deck A. Alright, so now that I have the song loaded up, you can see that the display is kind of changed. Lights have lit up. So down here is my play pause button. I have my cue button, and I have all my hot cues. I can press this button here, and it turns these buttons into sampler. Now, like I said in the Djay Pro video, we don't really use the sound effects because they're not that good. So we will actually change these sometimes to do different functions that aren't available on the board, on this Djay controller. So you can do basically extra functions that you don't have buttons for on the controller already. So I'm going to switch this back to hot cues. Over here I have my shift button. So if you look around some of the parts of the board, you'll see these boxes with writing in them, and these just mean what this button will do when I press shift. So I'm going to go set a hot cue here. So this is a good example. So I'm going to set a hot cue right here on this downbeat. I'm going to set hot cue number 1. Now let's say I don't want to have hot cue number 1 there anymore. I'm going to just hold down shift and press 1, and it's going to get rid of my hot cue for me because that's what it says in the box. So super easy. If you don't know what shift will do on those buttons, just look in the box. And everything else on this board also has labels, so if you don't know what something does, it's pretty clear because it tells you exactly what it does. So right here's my jog wheel, and the jog wheel essentially lets you control where you are in the song. So as you can see, as I turn this jog wheel, it's going to basically scroll through the song. So if I want to scroll through the song faster, I'm going to hold down shift and press the jog wheel, and it's going to scroll much faster. So as you can see also, as I scroll, you get this little red light that goes around, and this is just showing you where you are in kind of the song and that you're turning the wheel. So if I turn it in reverse, it's going to go in reverse. If I turn it forward, it's going to go forward, etc. So I'm going to play this song. And as you notice, no sound is coming out. And why is no sound coming out? It's because your channel fader is all the way down. So this middle section is the mixing section. And this essentially lets you choose what comes out of the speakers. So this first thing I have to do is I have to make sure that my channel fader is all the way up. I'm going to play my song. Song is still not coming out of the speakers though. What is happening now? So I've got my master volume over here, and my master volume is all the way down. So as you can see, your master volume, just to let you adjust the master volume, just lets you adjust the master volume of the board. So the output volume basically. So right here we've got our slider. So this is the crossfader down here, and these are your channel faders. The difference is the crossfader essentially lets you choose which side you're going to play. So if I have it all the way over here and I have both these up, it's only going to play deck B. If I have both these up and it's over here, it's only going to play deck A. But what we do usually is we leave it in the middle here so that you can use these to choose which deck you want to play. And that gives you a lot of control over how loud it is when the songs switch. So I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. But that's basically the idea. Up here you've got your looping buttons and your effects buttons. Again, we don't use these that much, but I will show you how to use effects in this video. And then you've got a sync button, your tempo slider, and a mic volume. We don't use the mic volume, so that's not very important for now. Anyways, I'm going to load up a song to deck B so that I can show you how to transition.